This video is going to take you through a approximately 40-minute chair Pilates session. Using the chair is really useful if you struggle to get up and down off the floor. It is by no means, however, an easy option. We're going to work through the body with some upper body exercises, some abdominal and some legs. I've also prepared the components of the video as separate sections as well. So if there's a section that you think maybe be quite useful to use at the desk, or if you just want to do a little kind of 15-minute workout, then you'll be able to find the links to the videos just in their separate components as well. To get started, you're going to need a chair and just enough space around you to be able to move your arms. I'm also going to be using the balance disc a little bit later on, but you don't have to use that. And we're going to need a towel or a scarf or a belt or something that you can hold on to, which I'll show you a little bit later on in the video. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we need to set our position. If you can have your bottom far enough back in your chair that you're still able to keep your feet firmly planted onto the floor, think about the 5 key elements: head and neck, shoulder blade and rib cage placement. So that's floating the head up towards the ceiling, lifting the rib cage up off the pelvis, and just gently squeezing the shoulder blades down and in. I want you to have a parallel line that runs through from the center of your hips, down through your knees and down through the feet. Breathing, nice wide full breaths into the bottom of the ribs. And then exhale through the mouth, relaxing the shoulders and being aware of control through center as you go. Let's just practice 4 or 5 nice big deep breaths in. We're going to inhale, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale, exhale, allow the shoulders to relax, extend through the full height of your spine. Inhale, and exhale. Be aware of the position of your shoulders. Just gently pull the shoulder blades down and in. 2 more. Nice big deep breath in. And final one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So we're going to continue to feel that height and length through the spine. Maintain that steady breathing rate, but you don't have to breathe quite as wide and full as we were just practicing there. You're going to have your arms down by your side, and then I want you to bring one arm up. Keep the elbow straight and reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Bring the arm back down, and then other side, lift and lower. Breathe in, we're going to lift the arm. Breathe out, we're going to lower. Breathe in, we're going to lift. Breathe out and we lower. Inhale up, keep your shoulders down, exhale lower. Inhale up, exhale lower, just one more on each side. Inhale, lift, exhale lower, inhale, lift, exhale and lower. Well done. We're going to bring the arms out to the side now. Try to keep your elbows up at shoulder height, and then we're going to squeeze the hands and elbows in front of you and then push open wide. Inhale to come in, exhale to open. Breathe in, breathe out, push out. Keep those elbows high and keep lifting up through the crown of the head, rib cage floating up off the pelvis. And keep the feet and the knees at about hip joint distance apart. You shouldn't be leaning back in your chair. Maintain a very active, upright sitting posture. In and out. Keep the shoulders down one last time. In and out. Well done. Rest your arms down by your side now. Next, we're going to stretch out through the forearm. If you spend a lot of time sat at a desk, computer work, that sort of thing, you can get quite tight through this part of the arm. So this is a really nice stretch, and it's easy enough to try at the desk as well. I'm going to get you to take both arms out at shoulder height. Remember that nice strong sitting posture, and then we're just going to bend at the wrist and then pull the hands all the way up. Keep your elbows straight. Bend at the wrist, pull the hands all the way up. Good. Bend and pull up, bend, pull up. Just once more like that, bend and pull up. Now if you keep one hand up, push the other one down, and then we're going to paddle. So it's pull, 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 and pull. Lovely. Keep that nice strong sitting posture. Float the rib cage up off the pelvis. Keep the feet and the knees parallel and hip joint distance apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just shake the wrists out a little bit, give them a little twist. The next movement is just to work on extending through the hands. So I'm going to get you to hold your hands out, splay the fingers as wide as you can, and then I want you to crunch down just from the fingers and then spread the hands out. Crunch down and spread out. Squeeze and push. Good. Stay nice and tall. Squeeze and push. Now we're going to make this a little bit harder. If you take your arms out straight, pull the wrists back towards you and keep your elbows straight. We're going to squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Good. 3 and out. We're going for 10. Keep the shoulders down and open. 5, push out. 6, push out. 7, 8, nearly there, 9 and 10. Good, well done. Just shake the wrists out a little bit and rest your arms down by your side. Good, we're going to take the hands out to the side now. Stay in that nice, tall, strong posture and just push the arms back a little bit. And then we're going to bend the wrist back and release. Good, bend the wrist back and release. 3 and back. 4 and back. Excellent. Keep going. 5 and back. 6. Keep those shoulders down. Sit up tall. 7. Nearly there. 8. 9 and 10. Good. Well done. And then just shake the arms out a little bit. We're going to have them dangling down by your side now. I want you to make a fist and then spread the hands out. Squeeze and spread the hands out. 3 more. Squeeze and open. 2 and open. Last one. Squeeze and open. Very well done. Arms back in, resting onto your thighs again. This group of exercises focuses on strength in the muscles at the top of the thigh here. I need you sat as far back in your chair as you can be, while still being able to keep the feet and the knees at about hip joint distance apart. Think about that very tall, active sitting posture where we're lifting the rib cage up off the pelvis, keeping the shoulders down, and I'll ask you to pop your hands onto your hips. Just pull the elbows back a little bit. That's going to help you to keep width at the front of the chest. And we're going to start just by straightening one leg out. Pull the toes up towards you, point the foot and come back in. Repeat on that side. Straighten, pull, point and back. So you're going to feel a little bit of a pull up the back of the thigh. And I also want you to make sure that when you straighten your leg, you're tightening the muscles at the top of the thigh too. Keep that leg as straight as you possibly can. Back in. 5 more. Straighten, pull, push and in. Straighten, pull, push and in. Shoulders down, elbows back, point and in. We'll do 2 more on this side. Straighten, pull, point and in. Last one. Straighten, pull, point and in. Swap to the other side. Straighten, pull, point and in. Straighten, pull, point and in. Good. Keep going. 3, pull, point and back. 4. Try to follow the line that goes through from the center of your hip joint. Gently push those elbows back and try not to lean back into the chair. Stay as tall and upright as is possible. Pull, point and in. 3 more. Straighten, tighten those muscles at the top of the thigh. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent, well done. Good. Shuffle a little bit further forward in the seat of your chair now. So you're about halfway forward in the seat of the chair. We're going to repeat those same exercises. Because there is less of your thigh supported by the seat of the chair, it's going to be harder on these muscles at the top of the thigh. As opposed to hands on hips this time, we're going to take the arms out to the side. Try and make a nice strong diagonal line and reach through to the tips of your fingers. We're going to go again. So straighten, pull, point, and in. Repeat. Straighten, pull, point, and in. Stay tall. 3, pull, point, and down. Tighten those muscles at the top of the thigh. And in. Good. Remember to breathe. Follow the line from the center of the hip joint. 3 more. Out, pull, point, and in. Last 2. Sit tall, pull, point, and in. Last 1. Straighten, pull, point, and in. We're going to swap to the other side. Shoulders down, long neck. Straighten, pull, point, and in. Straighten, pull, point, and in. Tighten the muscles at the top of the thigh. Halfway. Reach through to the tips of the fingers. Straight elbows and shoulders down. Good, we've got 3 more. Straighten, lock those muscles out. Last 2. Last 1. Good, well done. Bring the arms back in. We're going to travel even further forward into the seat of our chair now. So we're perched as far onto the end as you'll dare to go, making sure that you're not going to plop off the side. So we've got hardly any of the thigh supported with the back of the chair now, so it's going to make it even harder on these muscles at the top of the thigh. Arms out by your side. If you prefer, you can go hands onto hips. We're going to go straighten, pull, point, and in. Good. 9 more on this side. 3. Tighten the muscles at the top of the thigh. Stay up tall, don't lean back. Good, 5 more. Last 4. Lift up through the crown of the head. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Other side. Try not to sink. Lift the ribcage up off the pelvis. We straighten and pull up. Point the foot back in. Straighten, pull the toes up. Point the foot back in. Lift through the crown of the head. Four more. Out, pull, push, and in. 3, 2, last 1, and in. Good, well done. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Take your seat a bit further back in the chair. Excellent. The next 3 exercises I'm going to show you are all to work around the shoulders, around the arms. You're going to need a towel, or you could use a scarf or a belt, just something rigid that you can hold. I'm also going to use this little disc. It's a balance disc that I'm going to put onto the seat of my chair, and that just challenges me a little bit more in my sitting posture. So the disc is wobbly and I've got to work hard to try and control around center. You won't lose any benefit from the arm exercises if you just work just sitting normally from the chair. Take your towel or your scarf or whatever it is that you're using, and you're going to hold it out at shoulder height and feel as if you're trying to pull apart on the towel. The more you pull open, the more resistance you're going to create around your shoulders. So if you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, you just allow the towel to go a little bit slack. If you want to really make it as hard as you can, then you pull open and out as hard as you can. We're going to do 10, where you pull in, keep the elbows high, and push out. Inhale to come in, exhale to go out. 3, and out. 4, out. Good. 5, push away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 to go. In and out. 2 and out. Last one and out. Good, well done. Just have a little rest. Keep that nice strong tall sitting posture. For the next movement, we have the arms out in front. You're going to be holding onto the towel in a minute, and you're going to swap the arms over, so you're crossing forearm to forearm. Let's do that with the towel, nice and tall, and we're going to cross, 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 cross. 5, 6, keep the shoulders down and the elbow straight. Last 2, last 1, well done, and relax. Next exercise, we take that grip a little bit wider on the towel. We're going to take the arms overhead. Now we're going to bend one elbow, taking the other arm out straight. Come up, other side, and come up. So we go over and up, over and up. Okay, 10 of these. 10 and up. 9 and up. 8 and up. Stay tall. 7 up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish up top, elbow straight, and down you come. Come back to about shoulder width apart again with the towel. We're going to take both arms out straight. We repeat those same 3 exercises. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The more you pull out on the towel, the more resistance you're going to create. Keep that strong, tall sitting posture. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulders down, and 1. Lovely. Brief rest, and then into that crossover. Arms up at shoulder height. We're going to cross forearm to forearm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay tall, and 1. A little bit wider apart with the grip on your towel now, bringing the hands up overhead, and we're going to take one arm over and up, over and up. 8 more, up. 7, up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. Come down. We're going to come back to shoulder width apart. This is the last time round now. Up at shoulder height. We're going to keep the elbows high. Pull in, push away. 2, and away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay tall. 8, 9, and 10. Good, well done. Relax the arms a little bit. Nice and tall and strong. Feet and knees parallel and hip distance. We're going to stay shoulder width apart with the towel, and we cross over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows straight, shoulders down. Swap, swap. 2 more, swap, and swap. Good. Have a little brief rest, and then we're going to go wide apart with the towel again. Shoulders down, nice long neck, arms up overhead, and we go over and up, over and up, over, up, over, up. 6, 5, keep the shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. Have a little rest. Shake those arms out, and we're done with the towel for now. So we can just pop that off away to the side. We don't need your sitting desk anymore, so we can get rid of that one too. Just going to pop that out of the way. For this group of exercises, we're going to work on strength around the center here. I'm going to turn my chair sideways just so that you can see the positions that I want you to get your body into. So if I swizzle around this way, there we go, and we're going to start just a little bit forward in the chair. So we've got a small gap between our back and the back of the chair there. You're going to keep your feet and your knees parallel and at hip joint distance apart. I want you then to pop your arms across your chest, and we're going to work on some pelvic tilting. So that means flattening the lower back towards the back of the chair and then come and sit up tall. Imagine your pelvis is like a basin of water, and when you curve backwards like this, you're tipping water towards the back of the basin. When you come up, you're tipping water towards the front. We tilt back and come up. Tilt back and come up. Now hopefully you'll notice that I'm not leaning back very much, if at all. All of the movement is coming from around the pelvis. It's a tilt and a tip. Tilt and tip. Just go 3 more. Tilt back, come up. Tilt back, come up. Last 2, tilt back and come up. Good. If you bring yourself a little bit further forward in your chair now, so you're about halfway forwards in that seat. Arms placed across the front of the chest. We're going to tilt back like we just did, and then I want you to lean back. So it's as if you're taking your lower back towards the back of the chair, and then we're going to come forwards and up. So it's tilt back, lean back, forwards and up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to come back. Inhale and you hold. Exhale, you come up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt back, lean back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come up. In, prepare. Out, back. In, hold. Out and up. We're going to go twice more. In, prepare. Out, tilt back, lean back. In, hold. Out, bring yourself up. Last one. In, prepare. Out, tilt back, lean back. In and hold. Out and come up. Good. We're going to work with a straighter back now. So again, I want you quite far forward in the seat of the chair. Then making sure that the feet and the knees are parallel and hip joint distance apart. I'd like you to keep your arms across the chest, and then we're going to maintain a nice strong straight back, and then it's thinking about kind of shoulder blade level coming to the back of the chair. So we exhale and go back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, back. Don't sink through the middle. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come up. Again. Exhale as you go back. Inhale to hold. Exhale to come forwards. Lengthen through the spine. Keep the chin up away from the chest. Float the ribcage up off the pelvis. In to prepare. Out to go back. In to hold. Out to come up. 2 more. In, prepare. Out, back. In, hold. Out, up. Last one. Make sure the feet are staying firmly planted on the floor. Back. Exhale and up. Good, and just have a little rest, have a wiggle if you need to. We're going to go back to the curving of the spine now, and to make the movement a little bit more challenging, I'm going to get you to take your hands behind your ears, and we're also going to add a twist. So, nice tall sitting position, feet and knees hip distance apart, hands coming in behind the ears. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt back and lean back. Now, inhale, hold here. Exhale, you're going to twist. Inhale, you come back. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come up into that tall sit position. Again, in, prepare. Out, curve the lower back as you lean back. In and hold. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back. And up you come. Try and keep the shoulders down and the elbows back. 3 more. Exhale as we curve the lower back and lean back. Inhale to hold. Exhale to twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale to twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come up. Make sure your feet and knees are staying still throughout the whole of the movement. Tilt back, lean back. In and hold. Out, twist. In, back. Out, twist. In, back. Up. Tall, last one, tilt back and lean back, twist and in, twist and in. Exhale, we're going to sit up tall and then rest your arms down by your side. Now we're going to work on some knee lifts. Stay sat up as tall as you possibly can, floating the rib cage up on the pelvis, and I want you to be fairly far back in the seat of your chair, but not actually leaning back on the backrest there. Bring your arms out at about shoulder distance apart. We don't want them to be too high, so about halfway down from shoulder height, and then we're going to lift one foot up off the floor so that your knee comes to your arm and you lower, then lift on the other side and lower. And as you repeat this movement, lifting and lowering, make sure that you aren't leaning back, that you aren't resting on the back of the chair. Keep that very tall and upright position. The higher you lift the arms, the more challenging it is for you to get that knee up to tap the arm. Try not to bring the arm down to the leg. Make sure the leg is coming up to the arm. And you might notice that one side lifts a little bit more easily than the other. Keep your shoulders down. You're going to breathe in as you lift, out as you lower. In as you lift, out as you lower. We're going to go 2 more on each side. Wonderful, well done. Rest your arms down. We're going to make that a little bit more challenging now. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways round so that you can see what I'm up to. We come further forward in the seat of the chair than we have been, keeping the feet and the knees parallel and hip joint distance apart, and I'm going to get you to put your arms across your chest. We lean backwards. So this is keeping a straight spine but leaning back. Let's just start with those little lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift and lower. Try not to slouch as you bring your knee up. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2 more on each side. Good. Now you can carry on with another set exactly like that. I'm going to show you a more difficult version, which is a lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower. You need to find the point where you're just kind of balanced enough on the chair. So it's arms across the chest and leaning back just enough, but don't actually rest on the back of the chair there. We're going to bring one knee up and then the second leg up to meet it. Lower the first, lower the second. I haven't got myself far enough forward. Let's do that again. Lift and lift, lower and lower. Other side, lift and lift, lower and lower. Lift and lift, lower and lower. Up, come up, down and down. Up, up, down and down. If you're struggling with this one, just go back to those alternating leg lift and lowers. If it gives you any discomfort, like with any of the exercises, then you stop. We're going to go one more set each side. Up, up, down and down. Up, up, down and down. Good. Have a little rest. Bring yourself forward if you need to. Curve around the back. Well done. These exercises are to help on trunk rotation, so twisting from the middle. I want you to try and focus on keeping everything from the belly button downwards still, so the feet and the knees are going to stay parallel and hip joint distance apart, and we're going to twist through the middle. So we've got that nice strong stance position. You're going to take one arm out to the side, and then with the other one, we're going to reach across and pull. Reach and pull. 3 and back. Inhale, exhale. Look at your hand. 6 and in. 7, twist as far as you can, keeping the feet and the knees still. Last 2. Last 1. Pull other side. Reach out, pull in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going up and out on diagonal now. Reach and in. Twist and in. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at the hand. 8, 9, and 10. Good. We'll come on the other side. Arm out. Reach and in. 2 and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to row now. So we're leaning forwards in our seat, coming back. Leaning forwards and coming back. Try not to curve and round the back for this one. I'm going to come sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to come a little bit further forward in the seat of your chair so that you've got somewhere to lean back. So we're going to reach forward, pull back in. Reach forward, pull back in. Keep a straight back for this one. Bring the elbows high. Inhale, exhale, shoulders down. 4, pull back, feet and knees hip distance apart. Reach, pull. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Have a little rest. For our next exercise, we're going to get up out of the chair, work on a little bit of upper body and core. If you pick your chair up, just pop it away to the side so that you can lean forwards on it, making sure your shoulders are over the wrists, and we've got a diagonal line, shoulders, hips, and through the feet. We're going to do 10 on each side where we bring the knee up and back, up and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. Long neck. 8 and 8. 9, 9. 10 and 10. Well done. When you're finished, if you can, come down onto your knees, drop your bottom onto your heels and reach the arms out. hold that stretch there. Okay, next we're going to work on your glutes, which are your bottom exercises. This is quite a challenging exercise. One, just to get into the position, but two, the demands of it when you're there. So if you have a try and it doesn't quite work out for you, don't worry, don't push on, don't push into any pain, just do what you can manage. If you can, however, we're going to come onto our arm, bringing your foot up onto the seat of the chair and top hand up onto top hip. That supporting leg, you want to get as far underneath you as you can. Keep the shoulders square. We're going to lift and lower that top leg. Lift, lower. 3 and down. Straight knee. 4 and down. We're going for 10. 5 and down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to try and bring the leg in front of the chair. 1 and round to the back. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good, well done. Have a little stretch off. We need to do that on the other side. So it's the same kind of setup. We're gonna have that supporting arm there. Leg up onto the chair, bottom leg right underneath you, and try and get a nice strong straight line. We're then going to lift, lower, lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we're going to take the leg in front of the chair. 1 over 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good, well done. I was glad I was facing back to the camera. You couldn't see me grimacing with that one. Whew, well done. I'm going to stretch this outside part of your hip and thigh now. If you can just pop one foot up onto the opposite knee. Now it might be enough for you just to get that leg up onto the knee there. If you want to make it more difficult, you're going to pop your elbow onto your knee and lean onto that movement. So you're pushing the knee down towards the floor. Hold it there. Good. Hold, and then we're going to swap onto the other side. So foot up onto the knee, push the knee down towards the floor. Hold, hold, and hold. Lovely. Untangle your legs, just shuffle forward slightly in your chair there. We need to take one leg out straight and reach down towards your toes. Try to keep your back flat and your chest lifted. Breathe into the stretch, or just take yourself as far down into it as you can manage. Lovely, and then we'll swap onto the other side. Take your leg out straight, reach down towards the toes. Good, straighten that knee out and back up you come. Just sitting quite far back in the chair, but still maintaining that really strong upright position. I want you to hold your arm out to the side, reach the fingertips down towards the floor. We're going to come up, bend your elbow, lean over to the side, pull yourself back up, reach that top arm up and round. Bring the other one up, bend your elbow, lean to the side, both bottom cheeks down on the floor. Pull yourself back up, reach, circle, up, bend the elbow, lean to the side, come back up, reach, circle, up, bend, lean. Good, come back up, rest your arms down, and well done. That's our little chair Pilates sequence complete. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please do let me know, and check back soon for some more videos.